Alright, this is what I'm looking at. That's the subject right there. And now that I could zoom all the way up, you can actually see that it looks as if something is standing up. And next to it, you have that which seems out of place because it seems like there's a red tinge, like a rufous red, brownish red coloration. That's what stood out. But there's also, hold on, right there. There's also that seems to be out of place. Now you've been in the woods long enough to understand that rocks aren't above the bushes, they're always below and hidden. Well, that seems to be one piece of something that doesn't add up, that should be shown, able to see. What is it? I don't know. But I can tell you that this is a shot where there's no trail up here, but there's animal trails. You can see one. You can see one that goes like this. Then you lose it. See that? Also, it's a very big picture. This is why I analyze everything of my pictures. There's this that I found years ago. As a matter of fact, more than a decade ago. That seems to be, hold on. That seems to be a Bigfoot that's hunched over, and it's got its chin tucked down into its chest, with, trying to hide, seems like. I'll take away the circle. See that? Here's the shoulder. Take that away. Here's where the head will come down to the neck, coming down like this. You go in, eyeball, and you can see even the sun shining on the nose right there. We'll take this away. See that? There's other stuff that's in this picture. A lot of other stuff. You got this right here. Let you see it at different lengths. Take away the circle. This animal is up in the tree. Now there's branches that go through here. Take those away. There's what I believe to be his face, his head. See that? That's not all. There's this that I question. Is that a head? I don't know. There's this that I question. And one monstrous one. Where did he go? Right there. That's right here. Now that's no bear. That's no goat that's up there in the hills. That's no wild mule that's up there in the hills. That's no wildcat that's up there in the hills. I'll mark his eyes. One eye. There's the other one that's on the opposite side. Here's the mouth. Here's the jaw that comes out. There's a stick, of course, right there. Now, if this is in fact an animal's head, you look at the size of this tree. That's a huge animal. And I could tell you 100% that there's an animal up there that stands about 11 and a half, well, I'll just say 11 to 12 feet tall. There's at least one that I know about. And we captured thermals of that animal. Homicide detective was there. He measured the tree that I was standing behind. There's dead branches. We were able to measure the branches. And although we were telling people online the animal was 8 foot tall, 8 foot to 9, we were telling each other that that animal was 11 to 12 foot tall. Because we personally knew the tree. We knew where it was at. We were able to measure and everything else. See that? I was at the right place at the right time at the very beginning of my research up in the area. Now, I got out of my blazer and I snapped a few pictures. And this is one of them. Why I snapped the pictures, I don't know. I got out, and just started taking pictures, and that's what I do. There's really nothing I can see other than there's this that seems to stand out of place. I don't know what that is. It's weird. But I have literally inspected this picture for over, I'd have to say 10 years, well over 10 years. Because it was captured in 2008. And it was a point and shoot camera. This was not a digital DSLR camera. I wish at the time I had a DSLR camera. Then I wouldn't have to point out what's in here so much. It was a good point and shoot camera, but still nonetheless it was a point and shoot camera. You point it, you take the picture. Again, over here you got this face, which I believe is a face looking at me, because it looks like it's looking directly at me. Where's those other ones? Right there. And believe it or not, I'm about to attempt to do something that gives me the willies, but I have a scooter, an electric scooter that makes no sound, and there's a paved road in this area, and I could ride past this area and take pictures completely silent. No sound of no car, just me revving up my motor, or just me riding my scooter right up the road. Pretty awesome.